Hello, good afternoon. I am Marlyn Hadjirul and this is my partner, Mrs. Saada Isdari. Here we have the reaction on the paper written by Dr. Gabriel Retmir, which is about artificial intelligence or EI in weapon systems. So, first, we want to give our understanding about this artificial intelligence. So, what is this artificial intelligence? According to Sir Gordon Scott, it is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like human being and act or mimic human actions. Artificial intelligence may also be applied to any machine that exhibit traits associated with a human mind, such as learning and problem solving. The ideal characteristic of artificial intelligence is its ability to rationalize and take actions that have the best chance of achieving a specific goals. The goals of artificial intelligence include computer-enhanced learning. Some critics fear the extensive use of artificial intelligence can have a negative effect on society. But the main topic is the laws, which stands for Lethal Autonomous Weapon System. According to Dr. Ritmir on this paper, laws are able to independently select and identify their target for them to attack and kill, in which targeting cycle consists of 5 steps: find, fix, track, select, and engage. If we take a look on this concept of weapon system, it brings negative feelings, or people would be scary and people would be alarmed of its actions. Since the use of laws raises fundamental ethical and legal questions to which the international community has not yet found a consistent answer, it would be associated with major security risks. And since more than 30 nations around the world are already actively working on developing fully autonomous weapons, there is great potential for application of artificial intelligence in the military sector, both defensively and offensively. But there are questions and critics about its autonomy, which add to the issues about this artificial intelligence, basically these laws.
As mentioned, there are 5 steps in targeting cycle of the weapon system. These are the find, fix, track, select, and engage. The first 3 of the cycle has been utilized for years. Hence, only the 2 remaining steps, which are the select and engage, are relatively new to expand the one partial autonomy into fully automated ones. Partial autonomy is when the human makes the final decision whether to engage the weapon or not. As the autonomy of the system expands, the role of human as the decision maker relatively decreases, in which there are 3 levels. The person is in the loop, on the loop, and off the loop. A person is in the loop if they retain a high degree of oversight in control over the system, automatic system. This implies that the person holds the full autonomy whether the system shall be activated or to be disengaged for use. The person is in the loop if he or she holds the power as the ultimate decision maker and not dependent on the intelligence of the system itself. A person is on the loop if the system operates autonomously but the person continues to monitor and control the process semi-autonomous system. This means that the system can be able to operate on its own, but the human shares the same autonomy with that of the system, hence both of which share the same power or autonomy of what the output shall be. The person is on the loop if he or she is still involved in the decision-making process and not fully reliant on the system itself. Finally, a person is off the loop if the system operates completely autonomously without any human intervention, fully autonomous system. The human is off the loop if the system holds all the autonomy. The person does not have the power to intercede within the system overall operation. Are laws compatible with international humanitarian law? Even without the existence of laws from the past, the international humanitarian law has always been violated because of the existence of war itself. The concept of war is inhuman as people takes life on their own kind, using their own hands. In the future, the laws shall be compatible and possible to be utilized under the international humanitarian law in a sense that people would not use their own hands in inflicting harm to others in the battlefield. On the other side of the argument, the laws are incompatible with international humanitarian law simply because the autonomous system are not like humans who are able to accurately identify and evaluate the situation in an assumed case-to-case scenarios. Like for example, how a system cannot differentiate between combatants and civilians or between military and civilians and a chaotic warfare environment. Furthermore, without actual human intervention in the war itself, the role played by humans is being responsible for the operations of weapon system is lost. It means that accountability will be left unclear if the machine decides incorrectly. As how it currently stands, there is yet no international humanitarian law that permits the use of the lethal autonomous weapon system. A new legislation must be introduced that will state how autonomous weapon systems are needed, which can neither be treated as recognized combatant or weapon for combat itself. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.